Hello and welcome to this clip for International Women's Day, and actually this is the week which I just thought I'm going to embrace all these beautiful women who I found and met on Instagram and tell you a bit more about their work as well. So today and at this moment I'm delighted to welcome Kimie, who I met probably about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And Kimie has a community of people who believe in rethinking love and relationships. And just one of the nicest people. She's based in Michigan.
Close. Ohio.
Ohio, right. In Ohio. She's on one of my, I'm going to do an American tour and I'm going to go and knock on your door one day. So
good.
So over to you. Tell us about you. This amazing.
Tosh, I was going to say, I love you. You come visiting me in Ohio, and I would love that. Very close to Michigan, though, so a good memory. So my name is Kimie. I work here at Worth the War on this platform, as well as we're on Twitter and we're on YouTube, and we've got our own website. And we're also working in some of the things, Instagram and Snapchat, and what's his Instagram, and even TikTok, believe it or not, which is hard to believe. I know, frightening.
Love that. I'm still
so it's exciting. Yeah, so I am part of a community of people who believe that the way we've approached love and relationship has wounded us and has left us wrecked. And so this idea really came out of a lot of pain that hit the world that I live in, into where it was either keep going and hope that it works out better for those who follow us, or actually take a stand and say, we're going to really rethink the way we approach love and relationship, with the ultimate goal of protecting the hearts that follow us. So in terms of how that relates to International Women's Day, is I think we all know that for too long, women have been targets for abuse and struggled with even the ability to make decisions in love and relationship. And wow, things have changed at a fast clip, but we still have a lot of work to do. So as the modern culture still tries to turn things a little bit, we are hoping to make a little footprint to say we can do better.
Yeah, I love that. And you can just tell anybody's watching it and listening is just listen to Kimie. She's just got a complete hold on this and complete belief. And kind of what had it came up for me was like, actually felt like you're kind of like shepherds, and you just really nurture and look after people, and that lovely just gathering. So people, I think so often when they're going through really hard felt troubles, challenges, abuse, whatever it is to actually know that there's this very loving, nurturing, caring community that you made a decision to create. And that's amazing. So thank you.
It's a great gift.
Yeah, well, a gift to so many people as well. So thank you. So I would love you, as part of this series, is I'm asking you a couple of questions. And tell us why you love women.
I love women because I think we've gotten a bad rap. We don't really talk about women the way women are. I believe women are innately nurturing, innately empathetic. I think gender is an absolute gift, not a prison. And so however that works out to you, that as long as culture allows you to express yourself, I think women naturally like to build places that people want to be. And we are powerful, and we are strong, and we are smart, and all those things are encompassing into what it means to be a woman. And I love women because when you find someone who has a heart that you can just lean in and rest in, like you said, the voices of survivors are riddled with people who, when they leaned against someone, lifted them up. Women want to do that. And it's the rare woman who wants to cut down or compete with her sister. And I just think women are great. Of course, there's outliers. There'll always be outliers. But just the idea that what we are innately great at is seeing the best in someone and help them feed it. I love women.
I love that. And I'm completely feeling that love as well. I think it's kind of interesting about the outliers. I think they're the reminders of how powerful it is to be part of something. And perhaps maybe just suggest, if you know somebody who is an outlier, maybe they just don't know how to, for whatever reason, whatever's happened to them in the past, actually, offer your hand and invite them in, and have the courage to do that, and risk being refused or turned away. But actually, everybody, that could be the the moment for this, is to
Always
invite
be
people
pouring
in.
it out. Absolutely, Tosh. I mean, most hurt does come from hurt. And so if we can reach out, I mean, sometimes it won't be returned, but if you know why you're doing it, you can pour out and still not lose any.
I agree. You win
win.
because it's given with a good heart, and that comes back to,
Yes.
yeah, totally. Love that. Thank you. Okay, and a life tip for women as well. So I'm asking all my lovely guests this week to share an amazing life tip.
So it's not going to surprise you that mine has to do with our approach to love and relationship, but I believe that it is power for women to understand that they are not a victim of love. They are not a victim of this thing that comes and magically picks you up and puts you someplace and you have no control over it, and it can blow in one day and the next day it dissipates like a really bad storm. Love itself is something that we get to decide who we love, when we love, how we love. And even if it's a bad relationship, we can step back and say, I get to choose how close I let this person to my heart. I get to make so many choices, when we really in culture are so often telling women that you're beholden to whoever might love you, or it might work out. But one day after 30 years, you also might find somebody down at the grocery store, and they just put fear into us. And no matter who you love or how you love or when you love, you get to pick it. It is a choice you make, and it's a verb. And if I could have one thing that would go into the hands of people that I think would spare them so much pain, would be that knowledge, because you're not a victim of what love is. Nobody can take those things away from you. It's power.
No, absolutely. I love that you said that, because it really is. A bit of fluff on my it really is about having choice. You have that choice every time. And the more you own that choice, and you've got to be strong about it. But, women are strong, and, they are resilient, and we're far more resilient than we think we are. And there's a whole community out there to support you as well, including Kimie's wonderful community, obviously, Divorce Goddess. And, Kimie was one of my guests on the podcast, so do look her up. It was an amazingly insightful conversation. So, yeah, very dear to my heart. Thank you for being part of this series. It's always as lovely to see you.
Oh, I always love seeing you, Tosh. You are a ray of sunshine. Thank you for bringing people to find the positive in things that sometimes people try to convince us we can't find it, but it's there. Thank you so much.
Always there. Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Bye.